So today we are going to do something really special. We are going to make our Kindles read to us without audible. And I have a paperwhite and I also have a Kindle Fire. My name is Raquel. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to power on the paperwhite. I just want to say to you guys to give me a little grace. I am doing this upside down. If I were to turn it around facing me, it would be upside down for you. And so please just bear with me. So, the first thing you want to do is connect your Bluetooth. So, you need earphones, headphones, a speaker, whatever device you want to connect it to, you need some sort of speaker. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. You want to swipe down and I'm going to turn it off from here, which you can also turn it on, but I'm turning it off because mine was connected. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way. So that's one way of connecting it. Here's another. You can tap at the top of your screen. When this comes down, there's three dots here. You want to go ahead and tap on the three dots, then tap on settings. Then you're going to go to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And you're going to go to Bluetooth and tap here. Once it turns black, you know it's on, so you've turned on your Bluetooth. And under that, it says Bluetooth device. So if you look right closer to the end here, it says that it's not connected. So we're going to click on that. And then you would tap rescan. So rescan is going to bring up your device so that you are able to connect it. So some devices will come up. If yours doesn't come up, you can wait a minute or two and press it again, and then your device will come up. Mine is already here, so I'm going to go ahead and see, there is somebody's device who's in my area, but of course I'm not going to push that. I'm going to push mine, which is right here. And I'm going to go ahead and push connect. And I'm going to put in my earphones. It says try again, but I know that it's going to connect once I put them in. Okay, perfect. It says that it is connected. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go back one. Actually, we're going to go back again. Okay, perfect. So now we are on the first screen of settings. We're going to go to accessibility. And at the top of accessibility, it says voice view screen reader. You're going to go ahead and turn that on. So we'll tap it right here to turn it on. And it'll take you to another screen. That screen 2 says voice view screen reader. You're going to touch that again to turn it on. Oh, so now you can tell mine is on because you see this black dot here, but I have my earphones in and it has also told me that it's connected. Another way to see that is here. You have your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, and the speaker. Now, when you are not connected, that speaker button will not be there. And if your if your Bluetooth isn't connected, the Bluetooth sign will not be there. So now that we're connected, we're going to go ahead and get out of this. But because we are connected, now we cannot just push the X here and expect it to go, because now the game changes. You have to let it know what you're going to be doing. It's going to like literally tell you everything that you're doing. So if you need instructions, you can listen to it, but because I already know what it's going to say, I'm going to go ahead and go through it. So first thing is I want to get out of here. So I'm going to tap the X once just to let it know what it is I want it to do. And now I'm going to double tap in order to actually get out of it. Okay. Okay, so that was me turning off my Kindle because the last time I was listening to it, I didn't stop it from reading. I just turned it off. So immediately it comes back on and it automatically starts reading. So for where I am now, you can go to home, which is where you touch home. It's black. Now I have to double tap. And this is where you go and you would purchase your books and do all that stuff or whatever. Let's see, is it? Okay, there it is. So now I am in the Kindle area where you can purchase books and do all that good stuff. We're going to go back to the library where my already purchased books are. So I have to tap library, and then I am going to double tap it. Okay, so now we are in my library. The next thing you're going to do is select whatever book it is you are going to be listening to. So I'm going to tap the first book that's on here, which is the last book I was listening to. So I select it to let it know that I am wanting this book. And there you go. You can tell because it changed colors. Now I'm going to double tap in order to open it. You have to give it a little bit of time because it does take a minute for it to respond to your request. So now that it's here, in order to start it, you are going to swipe down and to the right. In order to stop it, you're going to swipe down and to the left. Okay. And so it started reading and then I stopped it. Just to show you one more time, you're going to tap on whatever book you're wanting to read. And then you are going to double tap on that same book. It has opened up. And now I am going to swipe down and to the right. And it is reading. You see the page just turned. Now I want to stop it. I am going to go down and to the left. And now it is waiting for me to select what it is I want it to do next. And this is text to speech on Paperwhite. There is no Alexa app for the Paperwhite, but you can use text to speech. So it does allow you to listen while you work, while you drive, while you cook, whatever it is you're doing that you can't just sit down and read the book. This is how you do it on the Paperwhite. So give me just a moment. I'm going to take my headphones out. Give me just a second. There we go. Now it says cannot find Bluetooth audio device. Make sure your device is on within range. So I've taken my earphones out and it's telling me that I do not have my Bluetooth device on, or I am too far out of range, but I did let you know that I was taking it out. You can close this and now you are back to the way you normally would use it by pressing it one time instead of pressing it twice. Do whatever it is would normally work with it. But once your earphones is connected, the way you move about is a little bit different. So now we are going to get into my baby, the Kindle Fire. I have to tell you that I love this little thing here. I don't know what I will do without it. Give me just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and put in my password. Okay, here we go. With the Kindle Fire, I'm going to go to the Kindle app. And I'm going to the Kindle app because I can also do text to speech on my Kindle Fire. So it's already been set up, and unfortunately I can't show you how to set it up on the Kindle Fire because they have updated software on it. I actually didn't realize that the way you set it up is now different, but it is. Anyways, so the only thing I do for a text to speech, because it's already set up, is I go ahead and touch the screen. Here is the pace at which I want it to read. I can go back 30 seconds at a time and play.
Definitely fine as hell, and there was no doubt that I could deny him. Just when I thought I was identical to...
Now, before the update, I used to have to actually stop it because what would happen is I press play, I could turn the screen off and it would just read for hours. Whereas now, when you press play and it's playing, you touch the screen and it automatically stops. Also, when it's on text to speech and it is playing, the light does not go off, which means you are using a bit more battery than you normally would, but it's not a whole lot. It still lasts for a very long time. We've gotten that out of the way, but where the magic really starts is on the Alexa app. Now we're going to give her another name. We're going to call her Miss Thang. And the reason why is because every time you say her name, it's going to start activating different devices that I have here. What you want to do is you can start out, you can go to Miss Thang here. If you don't have it, the good thing is you can download it. So you are on the home side, you would go to For You, and then these are the books that I am currently reading. These are the apps. You would go to the app, any one of these would do. Just to open it up, you are going to go to the search, and here you would type in Alexa and it would come up. You could get the app. So here it is here, Alexa app, and you would download it if you don't already have it. And just for a bit of extra information, you can also do different apps like Netflix or Hulu or whatever. Before the update, I had those on there, but I don't really watch it on here, so I'm not really worried that it's not there. This particular Kindle I have is about 7 years old, so it's a bit slow, but it is my baby. I do love it. Here are some of my books. It says top reading from Kindle. So these are some that I could go in and purchase if I like. So we're going to go to the home page. I am going to go to my Kindle. I'm going to open the Kindle app and oops, wrong button. Yeah, we're going to go back and we're going to choose a book, any book. We're just going to start with this one because that's the first one. It's going to take you to where I am. So let's say I want to make sure that I am on chapter 8 on my Kindle. So what we're going to do is just make sure of where we are. We're in chapter 8 and we're on at 69%. I don't know what particular page it is, but what we're going to do is we're going to tap right here and we'll go out. And now we're going to go to Alexa. That's so irritating. We're going to go to Miss Thang. So when you go to Miss Thang, you want to make sure that you've already downloaded it and now it is here. So if you want, I can tap more. This will come up and I'll go to music and more and it'll come up again. So these are the ones I was recently listening to. These are ones that I may or may not have already put back, but the ones that I was already listening to. Now, these are the current ones that I am listening to. I have not put any of these back. Whenever you put a book back, it will not show right here. These are the Audible books. You can also listen to them on Miss Thang as well. I don't have Audible anymore because I can listen to it for free. So why do I need her? These are books that I purchased at the time that I had them. And of course, you guys know you do get to keep those books. And so these are mine because I purchased them. So we're going to go back to here and we're going to play it on this device.
Wow. This is a lot to take in. It was wrong for them to keep you from me like that. No one thought about.
Okay. Also, if you need to pause it, you would play and pause right here if this is up. If it's not up, you would just take your finger and go like that and swipe up. So when this tag is not there, you would swipe up like that and it would come up. But since it's here, what you can do is you can touch right here. You can play or pause it here. You can go backwards or forward 30 seconds. You can go here and it then shows the chapters that you have left. You can swipe it down and it will get rid of that. However, when you go back to it, it is still there. The last thing you do will stay there. So if you want to, you can do this and it will go away, or you can do this and it'll go down. You can also tell her, Alexa, play my most recent Kindle book.
Resuming Raquel's most recent book, Toxic, Till the Death of Me. Read with Kindle Assistive Reader. Chapter 10. Cashmere.
Okay. Again, hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, see you soon.